Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back stays. We're here today to get into some newer and also older, mostly Stray Kids content because I decided to take a little bit of a break of just doing 2Kids Room and that's it because I realized there has been some things that have been released recently that I want to get into but that aren't necessarily like the usual type of stuff that I do. So today we're going to be watching 3 OSTs that Stray Kids have released over 6 months. I usually am like, okay, I'm just gonna wait and see, like, because I make longer videos. I think you guys are used to that. And so I like to compile things. I was like, I'm gonna wait a little bit. And then we got like 2 OSTs in the current month. And so I was like, okay, it's time to dive into these. So we're going to be watching those. So we have Start with Leno, Seungmin, and IN. We have Genie with Han, Felix, and Ian, is that? Yes. And then we have Han's solo Updraft from the different shows that they're involved in. So that's what we have, and we're also going to dive into one 2Kids Room episode because I decided that wouldn't be enough to just get into the OST. So we're going to be watching episode 13, the next one, Hyunjin and Ian. And I think when I do compile this, it's going to end up being in the right way. So if I decide to do 3 and 3 together, I'm going to be completely caught up, which is very exciting. But I think that it's going to be how it shakes out. If I did my math correctly, I think I'm going to be on track to like actually be on time and get it so it'll be 3 and 3. But yeah, that is what we have for today. I also want to give you guys a little bit of a little teaser. I'm going to be watching the Game Kidders JYP edition over on Patreon. So if that's something that intrigues you, go and check that out because it's going to be very, very fun, I'm sure. And because Stray Kids are involved there, I just wanted to let you guys know. But yeah, that is what we have for today. I hope you guys are excited. So let's dive right in, and we're starting off with our first OST, which is Start. So let's dive right in. Alright, lovely. So let's go into this, and we're starting off perfectly with Start. So yeah, this is with Leno, Seungmin, and Ian. This is for Start, I think, right? Or no, it has a Korean name, but I'm not totally sure how you translate that. But I'm excited to dive in. I forgot to mention we're going to be doing the music videos for all of these, and then we're going to be doing a lyric video afterwards because I have the time today. Sometimes I have been like, it's fine, I don't need to know the lyrics right now, but I'm going to be doing that today because I have the time and I've specifically scheduled for this. And I'm going to try my best to do that every single time because I think it does make it more authentic and nice for you guys if I also, dive into what the song is actually about, But anyway, let's dive right in. We're going to get started with Start. So, let's get it. Let's see if I recognize anybody. The actress, of course. Ooh. Doctors? He starts off the song with "Hi, it's been a while," and I'm just like, "Hello." Sorry, every single time since I only film like once a week now, mostly for groups. It's like, "Hi, I missed you." Even though I see them all the time on social media, but I love Lena for OSTs. Oh my gosh. His hair, it's been so long. Our favorite singer. Ooh. Hi there! I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm not gonna know at all. Whenever I dive into OSTs and the OSTs have music videos and it shows clips from the show, I'm always so out of the loop and so confused. I'm like, what is going on in the show? And then sometimes, which I probably will do, I look up the plot later, and I'm just like, oh, that's what it's about? You know, because I think they usually try to use as like non-spoilery clips as they can. We have some little triangles going on. Harmonies. Ooh. Damn, that piano was going crazy right there. Oh my god. A child! I was thinking it was labor and delivery because of that sign earlier, and I was like, oh my god, are they really, like, is this about, like, what is it called again? I can't remember what it's called specifically. It's not a midwife. That is not really a correct term. Someone who delivers babies. I don't know what that's called. A child. This feels so feel good for what I've been seeing. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Look at the other two signs and then it's just INs. That's really cute. I want to see real quick. Let's do this game, I think, of just like what is this show, you know? So let me see. Just doing some quick Googling. Leaving the dark past behind, live in the present. Resident Playbook, that's what it's called. Okay. Yeah, OBGYN. That's right. I wanted to say it, but I wasn't entirely sure. But I think, yeah, that's like delivery, like, yeah. First year OBGYN residents at Uli Medical Center navigates the chaos of their work and personal lives, all in their quest to become exceptional doctors. Cool. I don't think I know any of the actors. Oh, Hyunjin is apparently in the show. He shows up, so I don't know. But perhaps he is there. But, yeah, interesting. So she just delivered a baby. They're very different from all the... I'm not, like, saying that you should do this if you're, like, squeamish, but I have watched, like, actual birth footage before. It's a lot. And, like, it's not usually that... I mean, I get it's a dramatization, but it's, like, not usually that calm. There's usually a lot more blood involved. Anyway, we're not gonna make that nasty. That was nice though. I enjoyed it. I guess obviously that was probably first episode. I think a lot of the time they do show like first episode in order for it to be like, okay, it's not gonna spoil too much, and also, you know, if anybody's watching this, we want to have them be like hooked and be like, what is this show about? And of course, like a hook is also Stray Kids are performing the song, but also, you know, what is going on here? And you want to find that out. So, yeah. But that was very nice. I enjoyed the little harmonization parts they had, and also the cheers that they were having here. I can't believe this is 6 months ago, and I just haven't dived into it yet. It's crazy. But we're going to dive into the lyrics as well. So thank you for all the lyric videos. I think they're all from different people. So just keep that in mind. But I am excited to dive into this because I think it's going to be nice. So let's get into this and see what the song is about.
지냈니 깊이 모아놔뒀던 우리의 길 펼쳐보자.
Lino's voice is the best. Underrated as all heck.
움츠렸던 시간 이제는 지나가고 따스한 바람이.
I love when you add these little fun parts though, because I feel like a lot of the times, even though I enjoy some OSTs for sure, I usually enjoy the ones that are like very unlike your usual OSTs, because this is what I would call like a usual OST, or like a, you know, the type of OST that I'm used to, where it's like, okay, let's have some feel-good vibes, let's sing about how nice things are, and just like positive vibes, you know what I mean? Like, I enjoy when you go for like the opposite usually, but I feel like they still managed to add a lot of parts in here, but I was like, ooh, this is really cool, you know? Like, this feels a little different, and I like the way that he delivered that.
움츠렸던 시간 이제는 지나가고 따스한 바람이 불어올 좀 너와 나 사랑했던 아니 여전히 사랑해 이 순간을 다시
아니? Oh my god, the little gag too. That's very cute. I still love this moment.
사랑했던 아니 여전히 사랑해 이 순간을
Adorbs. Adorable. I just want to close my eyes. Sway. Piano slide.
보다 눈부셨던 우리의 꿈 날아올라 더 높은 곳으로 이 시간은 다시 오지 않을 거야 가득 채워 눈부시게 빛날 이야기
There it actually came, but yeah. Yay! The guitar is tearing that up. Wow, we really tuned in on this one. They just gave me like a chance to actually think a little bit. I wasn't like swamped immediately, which I feel like sometimes I can do, where I'm just like, huh? That was really nice. I mean, I think I'm very used to this type of, like I mentioned in the middle of this, I'm very used to this type of OST, which is just like a more, you know, it's meant to make you feel good, it's meant to make you smile, and unless it's like from an actual sad scene, you know, it's supposed to, you know, it's supposed to just bring good vibes. And I think even though we saw a lot of chaos there, I think that it's probably, like, the actual drama itself is probably a feel-good story, I would say. There's some K-dramas I've watched where you end it, like, completely, like, destroyed. But I feel like with this one, probably not, you know? Based on this being, like, the main, I mean, it's the main, like, the main OST that they have, like, advertised, I guess, but, you know, it could be that there is stuff lurking on the surface. And I wouldn't know unless I get into it. Maybe someday. We're gonna see. So, yeah, that was Start. Now we're gonna move on to the next one that we have. We have the one with Felix, Han, and Ayan, was it correct? Yes. This is for Genie, I think. Yes. I think that's also something along those lines. I think is also what the drama itself is called. And I think I've heard like bits of controversies about this, and I don't know why that is. Maybe I'll find out and talk about it. But I have heard some things, I guess, but we are gonna dive in still and hopefully have fun with it, and then we're gonna do lyrics as well with this one. But I'm excited. Let's see what kind of vibes we have here.
소녀야, 흙으로 빚어진 소녀야.
왜 걸리적거려?
세상을 다 빚어서 너를 찾아내겠다. 그리고 반드시 너를 타락시키고 죽여버리겠다.
와우.
빌어, 살려달라고.
나 지금 너무 재밌어.
Whoa. Okay, we're going full of rock with this one. Gotcha. Alright, I can see some things, obviously. Maybe, perhaps, because, yeah. It does give me a little bad taste in my mouth sometimes when you can tell something is very, like, Middle Eastern inspired or, like, South Asian inspired, but you just, like, I'm seeing you, you know, for that. Anyway, we're gonna continue, but just putting that out there. I can understand. I need to check more, though. Perhaps it's one of the actors. I wouldn't know.
Say what you want for me, your highness.
Oh.
안 꺼져?
네 맘은 곱게 caramelized. 생각하면 blackout. 눈이 멀고 말 거야.
최고의 암호를 선물해줄게.
Naked cow. Lights out. 내가 원하던 그 higher space.
Ooh. Yeah, that like sound in the back, that like guitar, yeah. Like, yeah, I see it.
시작되는 common trace Your love to me, I levitate 네가 살 수 없는 1,000 years The times with tons of tears 내 맘을 거울 속에 나와 conversate Every hate I take when you dominate I'm like a god, we're born to fight Your wish is my fate
I love that, like, in so many things regarding Felix, you listen to him go off, and then he looks like fully like a fairy. Like, he's got highlighter on, he's looking so soft, and he's just like, rah. That's why we love Felix, huh? That's why all of the... Are you the same? All the... if there's any genderqueer people who are watching this, do you feel that way about Felix too? Where you're just like, I wish I slayed that part, but also could be... Like, I wish I had that androgyny, you know what I mean? It's not just me, right? That'd be crazy if it was.
I'm like a god, we're born to fight Your wish is my fate 네가 틀렸단 걸 꼭 내가 보여줄 거야
길어. 세 가지 소.
꺼지라고 했지.
끝이 없는 너의 final
움직이면 찍은
Whoa.
right now 너의 타락을 빌어 널 붙잡는 긴긴 어둠 Your wish is my doom So tell me
The production of this is crazy though.
이루어질지니.
That's a very nice scale though, in the grand scheme of things. Whoa. First of all, I totally forgot this is a Netflix production, so like, please don't sue me, Netflix. I mean, like, it's fine. It's fine. Trust me, I'm not the only one. And if it gets blocked, then I'll deal with it. I'll do my best. Anyway, let me just see. So this is Genie Make a Wish, I think is what it's called. Yes, it's a comedy series? Rom-com? I mean, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Oh, Susie's in the... That's Susie. That's kind of crazy. Song Hye-kyo is also in it. Wow. What a stack of people. Let me just see here. After a millennium, a flamboyant genie returns to grant wishes to a stoic woman. Can his magic turn her routine-bound world into one of love and fantasy? It seems very... They were very, like, fighty, though, you know? She looks gorgeous, though. Wow. Let me see. Yeah, I think, yeah, most of it comes from that this is, like, a very, you know, it's using a lot of inspirations from, like, Muslim faith, and it's just, like, you know, the story copied verses from the religious book of the Quran, and twisted its narrative to fit the story. So, yeah, it's using religious material, and, like, for a lot of people, of course, if they are very in the faith, that is seen as very insensitive and very... What is the word? My words are not great today, guys, but it's definitely not seen as something that is, like, acceptable for a lot of people. So I understand why. And I also think that, like, especially if you want to do something like this, you have to, you know, make sure that you're doing it in the most, you know, in the most acceptable way possible. Like, have people involved in the project who actually know what they're talking about, and, you know, not make something that's very clearly like, oh, we want to make something that's kind of has some vibes of Aladdin, you know? But like, you also actually have to make sure that people also can watch it without feeling that their faith, which is something that is very, like, that's the core of people's beliefs and who they are as a person, to make sure that that's not mischaracterized and used for your story, you know? I fully understand that. I definitely do. Which is what I was thinking. There's another show, too, that also has had, like, some problematic imagery, and I wasn't sure if it was this one, but yeah. Again. Netflix. What you doing? But enough of that. It's good to address that, though, and just, like, make sure that everyone's on the same page of that. We're going to watch it in the lyric video and see what it's about. Of course, there was a lot of English in here, but I feel like because I should, I'm going to watch it one more time. I do appreciate it as an OST because it is so unusual to, like, what I'm used to. I need to try and find again who, like, where this original rhythm is from, because it's iconic. Like, it's not often we get rock OSTs, you know? They did it for, like, Who?
Say what you want for me, your highness. No, 네 맘은 검게 caramelized. 생각하면 blackout. 눈이 멀고 말 거야. Make it count. Lights out. 내가 원하던 그 higher space. Right now, 너의 타락을 빌어. You're gonna break the bones. 나를 가둔 긴긴 어둠. Your wish is my doom.
So they're the genie in this.
Your wish is my command. No way I'll break your heart. What you want for me now? 네가 바란 게 뭐든 go down.
I do appreciate that. Again, that scale is very nice. Hold on.
시작되는 conversation Your love to me I levitate 네가 살 수 없는 1,000 years The time for a thousand tears 내 맘을 거울 속에 나와 conversate Every hate I take when you dominate I'm like a god we're born to fight Your wish is my fate
Wow. I love when he sings like he's like an angry animal. Ah.
Make it count Lights out 끝이 없는 너의 final race Right now 너의 타락을 빌어 You're gonna break the bones 널 붙잡는 긴긴 어둠 Your wish is my doom So tell me your wish is my command No way I'll break your heart 이루어질지니 What you want for me now 네가 바란 게 뭐든 go down
Let's vibe. We got slightly more like Latin inspired at the end of that, I think. But yeah, I mean, I think song wise, it's like a good OST, I would say. I feel like the lyrics themselves were quite you know, they're OST lyrics, so they're not like that deep, and I feel like it also kind of gives me, you know, like written by some very like not inexperienced, but just like not AI written, but just like, you know, it doesn't like inspire me that much. But I think for like song wise, I think it's fun, and it is unfortunate that it's like attached to this project that has had a lot of like a boycott and, you know, people not wanting to engage with it for a very valid reason. So that's unfortunate. But, you know, as a song, it's fun. As connected to the drama, that's like, you know. But yeah, I just appreciate, like I said, I like when I get an OST that is different. I appreciate that. And I feel like I got that here. And our next one, which is thankfully, I think, not connected to controversy, at least from what I know. God, please. We have one more song to go. We have Han's solo, which I think this is his first solo OST, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he has had one previously. But this is for Typhoon Family called Updraft. And I think this is also a little bit different. This is more, because it's Han, I think he's going to be rapping in this, which, like, you know, doesn't happen that often. And I think it's going to be a little bit more of like a different vibe. So I'm excited about that. But we're going to dive right in and see what we have for our last OST. I'm going to move into Tukisumu after that. Ooh, what you got going on? I think that's someone I know. Yeah, that's definitely. Is that one of the 2 PM bros, or am I just seeing it wrong? I need to check after. I need to figure that out. Oof. Han's low voice for an OST? Absolutely. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I like the vibes of this a lot. Whoa. Yeah, this is my favorite so far of these OSTs. This is sick. Like, it's a little bit emo, but also a little bit like it's rock, it's emo, it's like kind of a what you want from me type of song. Even though, of course, I haven't read the lyrics yet, but it's what it's giving me, you know. It's like, huh? Oof. I really like the voices using for this one. Whoa, whoa, that's incredibly catchy. Absolutely. Whoa. You don't have to end a banger like that with like just being cute. I mean, go ahead, but I'm also just like, all right. Hell yeah. That was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. I feel like it was very, like, I think Who was a lot more, like, was it Who? I think Who, yeah. Because I keep forgetting, like, all the different, like, question titles. I think it's Who. It's that one they did for the Japanese drama. I think it has, like, some areas of that where I really enjoyed. Like, it's different for, like, the usual OSTs that I feel like I often get, but I think it's maybe because this drama feels a little bit more of like a Vincenzo like crime drama. I think it's what it's giving me more. So I want to see real quick. Let's see. Typhoon Family. Historical drama. Oh, it's a historical one. Okay. Yeah, it's Juno. It is. I was like, is that Juno? I just want to make sure that I am not seeing, like, you know, I'm not seeing things, because sometimes I'm like, is that one of them? It was him. And then also, Kim Mina. I feel like I have seen her face before, too. She's not showing up in one that I know. Or maybe it was one of the other actors. I don't think so. Anyway, yeah. Let me just see what this is about. A young CEO struggles to save Typhoon Company, the small business his father left behind, caused during the 1997 financial crisis. So this is in the early aughts, maybe, I think. Oh no, it is 97. While the sort of South Korean economy was going through an economic crisis. So he's running a small company, and I guess he's like, oh shit, I guess my father didn't really partake in maybe some legal activities, perhaps. Interesting. I think that sounds fun. I think so. Like I said, most of these I haven't heard before about, so that sounds interesting. I think I would enjoy the plot. But yeah, cool. Very much like a Han OST that I wasn't expecting, but also I think I wanted. Because when he sings, I think he usually goes more for his higher register a lot of the time. But he was keeping it pretty, like, low-key, if you call it that. He was keeping it pretty much, like... He was keeping a lower register throughout the entire song, which I liked. I think it fit the vibe. It was a little bit more, like, grungy, a little bit more, like, serious. And I think it made it even cooler. If that even exists, if you can make something cooler than it already is when Han's involved. But yeah, I liked it. Sounds very, very fun. So we're gonna watch the lyric video as well. So this one was just released. So let me know. I think obviously let me know if there's problems with any of these. But this was just released. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead. Let's go right ahead. God, I can't speak. We're taking our sweet time. There we go. Whoa. Sorry if my video lags, by the way, and it sounds like I have no timing. keep going. Keep those feet moving. I love this part. Whoa. What a banger. No more low-key, but still. Hey! That lives. Oh. What just happened there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's weird. Damn. Oof. That song is a lot of fun. Like I said, the energy is there, the everything is there, you know, but very, very, like, aggressive, and I think, like, that kind of song where you're just like, okay, you know, like, I guess I have to listen to what you're saying. I have to be like, alright, even though I was feeling fucking lazy today, I'm just gonna get going. You know what I mean? At least that's what it's giving me. I'm sure there is other ways to interpret it, but overall, though, it was very much like, I think that more kind of a low-key hype song, or not really hype. I guess I think anybody could interpret this as a hype song for them, but also more of just like on. I feel like this is more of a self-insert song for the main character, I would say, for this drama, maybe, potentially. But yeah, the ad-libs are fun. The instrumental itself was fun. I really liked those beginning parts of his verses where he was like down here. It's reminding me of like some of his like covers he's done. I feel like he doesn't often sing that way in like Stray Kids music. Like he's done it in, let me see if I can think of one. He's done it in Bleep. Did he do any in Muddy Water? I don't think he did. I'm trying to remember, but I feel like it doesn't happen enough where I'm like, oh yeah, I can like think out exactly where he does it. But I love whenever it does, because he has like a very, very wide range, I would say, that we don't really point out that often, but he does have it, you know? So yeah, that was Updraft and the last of the OSTs. So we have managed to make our way through them now, so that is nice. Now we're officially caught up, so if they release any more, I'm not going to be like, you know, spooked, so that's good. But now we're going to move into the last that we have for today. We have the next episode of Two Kids Room with Ian and Hyunjin. And do not show me the soap pictures. I will cry and scream. But we're going to dive into this as well. I think it's going to be very nice. Also, I think I just heard a little bit of, I can't remember what that song is called, but it's so cute. They did it in Two Kids Show, right? Yeah. I think I'm going to enjoy this a lot. I think they have a very nice dynamic, and by that, it's just Hyunjin being like, you're the cutest person ever, and Ian just being like, stop touching me, but in reality, we all know that, like, he loves it. So I think that's what I'm experiencing for the next 20 minutes. You know, just like him, that being Hyunjin, being so soft for Ian. I think that's what's gonna happen. And probably a lot of talk about high school too. Because, you know. But let's dive right in. Let's go. I'm excited. Oh! The sofa voice, exactly. Hyunjin, I swear to God.
탈색한 적 있었어? 난 머리가 왜 이래? 왜 이렇게 빨개? 그때는 정인이도 애긴데
The highlighter hair.
더 애기네. 우와 이거 옛날에 한강 불꽃축제. 야 이거 진짜 추억이다 이건. 진짜 긴장됐었는데요. 데뷔하고 나서 처음으로.
Like, Hyunjin looks the same, but still, I feel like he's one of the ones where I'm like, I can't believe that's Hyunjin. You know? I think, like, my idea of Hyunjin is, like, 2020 onwards. Like, before 2020, Hyunjin just, like, he's a different person in my head.
아 이거 진짜.
It's the long hair. God's many long hair that changed it.
데뷔하고 나서 처음으로 하는 유닛 따로 촬영한 게 처음이었어. 이야 나 진짜 애기다. 어머.
야, 다 기억난다 이거. 유독 근데 이 형 옆에 있으니까 더 애기같이 보여. 사진들이.
이야.
Because of tallness or
이현이 생일
what?
가죽 자켓 그리다가 망해가지고 그냥 캔버스로 다시 바꿨던.
가장 좋았던 때 안 좋을 때가 있나? 안 좋을 수가 있나? 다 좋지 뭐. 그래도 학교 다닐 때 제 기억에 남아요. 뭔가 느낌이 좀 새로웠달까?
근데 이현이 성격이 되게 꾸준해서 얘가 변함이 없어요.
더 섹시해졌다. 네.
That's very real, Ian. I 100% subscribe to that idea. Hyunjin is like he used to be more of like like closed off person, I think, and then he got more in touch with his personality and he got a lot more like artistic in other ways outside of like making music, you know? I think that's like one of the things that I really think I have noticed.
이야.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I can't believe I'm seeing it like this. I only saw it on Instagram, obviously.
형님, 저
Real.
지금 갑니다. 저 지금 왔습니다.
그래. 아유.
Where have you been?
늦었습니다.
잘 지냈어?
Dude.
형님, 저는 항상 잘 지냅니다. 형님.
형 생각했어? 했어? 근데 우리 왜 닮았다고 했을까?
네, 약간 상이 비슷해서 그런 거 아니야? 형도 약간
Strong
여우상이잖아.
features.
내가 원래 여우상 하려고 그랬는데 네가 뺏어갔잖아. 진짜 여우가 등장해서.
아, 이게 우리 연습생
I think I knew about the story before, but
사망여우상이라고 했는데 갑자기
it was confirmed.
사망여우다. 이거 진짜 사망여우네.
그러니까 너가 진짜 무슨 진짜 생여우가 왔어.
Feels like damn.
같이 살 때는
I have to be a ferret.
맞아. 딱 이제 눈이 오면은 항상 형이 옆에 있었어. 너무 로맨틱한 말인가? 첫눈이 오면은 형이 있었어.
아, 나 얘랑 같이.
Hyunjin is such like a bundle of love and joy, really. Like, we don't really say that often, but my God, I think he likes to act nonchalant, but then as soon as somebody says anything that's like remotely flustering, he's like, oh my gosh, what? Like, you like that I was there with you when the snow came? Like, what a romantic scene.
첫눈이 오면은 형이 있었어.
아, 나 얘랑 같이 살게 해줘.
Oh no. Don't let Changbin hear this.
가 많이 생각나긴 해.
맞아, 나 약간 그 풋풋함이 좀 가끔 그리워. 추운 겨울에 근처 식당 가서 첫눈 다
Yeah.
보면서
같이 춤추고.
I'm sure a lot of it was fun,
한참
but
막 춤할 때
많이 알려줬었잖아.
따로 연습실 가가지고 같이 춤추고.
맞아. 좋았어. 그때가 뭔가 전환점이 될 수 있었던 것 같아. 뭔가
맞아. 나도 딱 그렇게 느껴. 뭔가 되게 좋았어.
무대에서의 내가 만들어진 느낌? 무대에서의 나의 그런 멋진 모습 같은 거를 조금 더 찾아가기 쉬워졌다 해야 되나?
근데 나도 이제 가르쳐주면 가르쳐줄수록 가르치는 사람도 배우잖아. 나 딱 그런 느낌이었어. 막 이렇게 가르치려고 했었는데 생각보다 가르치려고 하니까 나도 잘 안 되는 것도 많았어. 그래서 이제 가르치기 위해서
Yeah, you get a totally
막
different
해보고
perspective.
하고, 이게 좋다. 이렇게 좀 알려주면 되겠다 해가지고 야 정인아 나와라. 이제 그때 숙소 가까웠잖아.
맞아.
그래서 쪼르르르 와가지고 같이 춤추고. 그랬었다.
나름 낭만이 있었는데
진짜 옛날에 진짜 힘들었는데 생각해보면 참 낭만있어.
쾌감이 있었어.
너는 톡 건네면 그걸 톡 해. 살짝만 내가 이렇게 해주면 이러다가 딱 찾아. 다시 한번 생각해봐. 너가 띠 그러면 이제 딱 찾아. 너가 딱 그렇게 하면 멋있더라.
아니, 참 그런 게 좋은 것 같아. 그렇게 점점 시간이 지나면 지날수록 이게 피드백 해주는 사람들이 없어진단 말이지.
맞아.
근데 옆에 있다는 게 난 너무 좋은 것 같아.
툭툭 해주는 그런 말들이 있거든. 따뜻한데 그 약간 비수를 꽂는. 근데 이제 뭔가 그런 거 들을 때만 약간 맞다. 한 번 더 생각하게 되고 뭔가 얘기할 때 다 맞아가 아니라 근데 그거는 하고다가 반박을 해줘. 근데 이렇게 반박해주는 것도 되게 고맙지. 그것도 쉽지 않은 용기일 테니까.
근데
Yeah.
그게 우리 둘이 서로가 서로한테 그렇게 해줄 수 있어서 더 그렇게 해줄 수 있는 것 같아.
뭐
That's nice.
부대적인 피드백 같은 것도 사실은 그냥 넘어갈 수 있는 것들도 그냥 좀 한 번 더 짚어주고 뭐 저 개인 스케줄 같은 거 다 모니터를 해보고 다음날 어땠다 얘기해 주는 게 더 좋았어요. 개인적으로 갖고 있던 생각 같은 것들을 정인한테 얘기해 주면 그거에 대해서도 되게 잘 솔루션을 주는 그런 동생? 그냥 서로가 서로에 대해 관심이 많아요.
진짜 그런 진지한 얘기 할 때
I'm happy that we're learning that it is indeed two ways. Because I feel like they act sometimes like, or Ian, I should say, act sometimes like he doesn't know who that person is. He's like, I don't know who that man is. He'd be walking past me, I wouldn't know a thing, you know?
진짜 형 같은 것 같아요. 왜냐면은 대화의 그런
It's not that I thought that it
단어
was that way,
선택이
but still.
문학적이라 해야 되나? 되게 어른스럽게 느껴질 때가 있거든요. 그런 고민 상담 같은 거 할 때 가장 형이 제일 어른스럽고 자기 일 할 때 가장 멋있고
이야 진짜 오랜만에 본다.
이게 진짜 감동인 거는 탄생아 있는 게 되게 좀 좋았어. 내 이름이 탄생아를 본떠서 만든 이름이거든. 그래서 되게 저 선물이
What is my birth
의미가
flower?
있었어.
I
되게
don't think I
좋았어.
know. I know my
원래
birthstone.
그 가죽 자켓에다가 딱 그 범액이 딱 뒤에다가 딱 새겨놓는 거. 레자용 페인트를 다 샀어. 가죽 자켓 딱 펼쳐놓고 그리는데 망한 거야. 그냥 하던 거 하다 이러고 개모스로. 그래서 저거 전에 너 엄청 좋아했어.
나 진짜 좋아했어.
그래서 너무 좋았어.
저 방에
beautiful.
계속 전시해놓고 있어. 내가 그림 선물을 처음 받아봤어. 두근. 되게 의미가 있었어.
근데
두근두근.
매번 생일 때마다 선물 주는 건 너야. 10년 넘게 막 같이 지내고 있잖아. 그러다 보니까 이제 막 생일 선물 주는 게 살짝
이제는 진짜 뭐 해줘야 될지 모르겠으니까
맞아.
굳이인가?
야.
굳이지
이렇게
사실.
하는데 그러니까 소소한 거 하나씩 챙겨주라는 게 참 그 마음에 되게 애틋함이 있는 것 같아.
그냥 그 마음인 거지. 그 소소한 게 좋으니까 나는.
최근에 이제 내가 얼굴이 너무 부어가지고 야 너 얼굴이 부어서 하니까 갑자기 막 가방에서 이현이가 이거 먹는 거고 이거 귀에 내가 붙여줄게. 그때 감동이었어. 그 귀에 붙여주는 게
He's becoming mom.
이렇게 표정이 귀여웠어.
예전에 그거 주지 않았나? 에사비? 먹고 있어.
맞아. 그거 한 4개 먹었어.
Oh my gosh. Apple cider vinegar is literally. Listen, I try to be healthy. At least I try to. It's a trial. I think I'm just like because, and I think I've told about this before. I have like, based on my neurodivergence, I have multiple like eating problems, not disorders in terms of like that, but there's a lot of things that I can't eat just because it just disrupts my day. But I try to be healthy, but I could not get into that. I could not do it.
그거 주지 않았나? 에사비? 먹고 있어.
맞아. 그거 한 4개 먹었어.
먹어야 돼. 장빈이 형은 밥 먹으면 잠들어 그래가지고 내가 줬거든.
맞아. 그 형은 진짜 먹으면 바로 자. 근데 왜 먹기 전에 먹는 거야?
아니 그거 먹고 나서 먹는 거야.
어떤 속쓰리더라.
그래. 밥 먹고 먹어야지. 그냥 먹으면 속쓰리지.
밥 먹기 전에 먹었지.
그것도 어쨌든 식초인데.
그치?
Yeah.
이건 자해 아니야? 이러면서. 좋다. 그러면 다음날 이렇게 주고. 에 고마워.
생일이 다가올 때 저는 그 사람이 얘기하는 것만 들어요. 그 사람이 뭔가 눈여겨보고 있던 거를 파악해서 선물을 해주는 편이에요. 그래도 선물인데 갖고 싶어 하는 거 해주고 싶지. 그 마음이 되게 큰 것 같아요.
뭔가 거창한 거를 하나 사주는 그런 것보다는 옆에서 듣고 있다가 나 그거 있는데 줄까? 아니면 다다음 날에 그때 형 그 얘기했던 것 같아서 내 거 사는 김에 샀어. 왜냐면 제가 진짜 귀찮아하는 걸 알거든요. 뭔가 이렇게 제가 사고 싶은 게 생겨도 안 사는 걸 알아요. 이런 거
Yeah.
하다가 또 안 사겠다 이러고 그냥 정해서
So real.
사주는 것 같아요.
머리
I can't be bothered to actually buy the things that I want.
진짜 깜짝
I'm just
정해서
like,
사-
I'll just like think about it in my head, but I won't actually get it. Because like, number one, you're always, as a student who gets benefits, which thankfully that's something that Sweden has, it's amazing. But, you know, you're never really like, you're not really ever rich. To say the least, you know?
주는 것 같아요.
머리 깎고 왔네. 나 진짜 깜짝 놀랐어. 되게 좋을 거라고는 상상은 했는데 생각보다 더 괜찮아가지고.
Yeah, I think
너무
Hyunjin
깜짝 놀랐어.
Hyunjin fits any
같은
hairstyle, I
한국인을 만나
think.
싶었어.
낯설었던 적 많지 나는. 어쨌든 나는 너를 정말 베이비로 생각했었으니까.
Baby.
수영동에서 왔다 갔다 했을 때 반바지 체육복 양정인 맨날 그거 입고 막 뿔뿔뿔뿔 막 했던
The shorts that we've
깐난
seen.
애기였는데 막 어느새 이렇게 데뷔하고 진짜 막 성숙해졌다. 지금은 그냥 약간 어른 같아. 욕심도 있고 열정도 있고 그런 거 보면서 신기하다 생각할 때도 있고. 연습생 때도
Yeah.
난 너 발라드 부르는 거 진짜 좋아했었는데.
그때가 좋았던 것 같아. 아무것도 모르고 그냥 노래 부르는 거 좋아서 그냥 아무거나 불러 제끼는 그때가 딱 좋았던 것 같아.
8명 멤버 중에서 가장 데뷔 초랑 성격이 똑같은 사람이 정인인 것 같아.
Yeah, I
몰라.
think so.
근데 이제 딱
I
그거를
understand
딱 그
that.
막내가 딱 하고 있으니까 우리 팀의 분위기가 계속 죽지 않는 게 아닐까.
되게 뿌듯한데? 갑자기?
잘 살았어.
잘 살았네 나름. 승민이 형이 똑같은 얘기를 했거든.
진짜.
마음이 뿌듯하네.
한 번도 너 무너진 적이 없었어. 멘탈적으로. 뭐 힘든 적은 있었지 당연히. 근데 그렇다고 무너진 적은 없었거든. 근데 이제 그러다가 한 번 무너지면 그렇게 괜찮게 살아왔던 정인이가 무너져? 할 것 같아.
제가 잘 살았구만. 다행이네.
생각이
Yeah.
깊다고 생각한 적 많아.
그래?
응. 여기서 이제 필터가 되게 많은 것 같아. 아웃풋이 되기 전까지 계속 돌려.
아 맞아.
너가 생각했을 때 정답을 딱 내뱉어. 그래서 너의 말에
I also have so many
설득력이
filters.
있어. 피드백 같은 거 해줄 때도 툭 하지 않아. 계속 생각하다가 이렇게 얘기하는 거야. 생각을 오래 하고 짧게 내뱉는 게
It's just from me understanding that if I say something, it's gonna get misunderstood. If I'm not thinking about it and like formulating it over in my head, I'm gonna say something and it's gonna make no sense to that person because my thoughts often don't make sense to other people.
어른스러운 것 같아.
아주 잘 알고 있는데. 이게 어느 순간 이렇게
I would
되면
assume
나도
so based
되게
on
그냥
the
그런
decade.
스타일이었거든. 연예인이 되고 나니까 그 한마디 한마디가 너무 중요하니까 이게
Yeah.
나로 된 거
That
같아.
too.
근데 그게 진짜 좋은 것 같아.
That's a whole
뭔가
different side of
이렇게
this.
너의 그 뭔가 이렇게 회의를 하다가 너의 의견이 생겼을 때 목소리를 크게 못 내. 그게 되게 귀여워. 내가 이렇게 자세하게 들어야 돼. 얘나 뭐라고? 네, 저는 이렇게 생각했어요. 뭐라고?
내가 나서는 타입은 아니거든.
그래도 할 말은 해야겠고.
할 말은 하는데 나서는 타입도 아니다 보니까 그럴 때는 좀 소심해지더라고 나도 모르게.
그러니까 너가 소심한 성격이 아닌데.
근데 원래는 나이가 좀 많이 소심한 성격이었어.
그래?
아버지한테 혼나면서 이렇게 크다 보니까 이 소심한 것도 없어지긴 하더라고. 이 무대
It's
뽀랑이
like
생기더라고.
I'm just gonna
넌 진짜 무대뽀지.
fight now.
형의 악바리가 좋은 것 같아 난.
악발인 지금은 너도 있는 것 같은데.
내가 롤 모델이 박지성 선생님이고 엄청 악바리 있게 뛰시잖아. 되게 멋있잖아.
그 선생님.
내가 그거 보면서 맨유를 좋아했었는데 그런 악바리 있는 사람들 좋아한단 말이지. 그래서 뭔가 더 형한테 춤 배웠을 때 형을 더 믿고 의지할 수 있었던 것 같아. 그게 나는 형한테 배울 수 있는 점이라 생각해서 그런 게 되게 좋은 것 같아.
저는 이제 답답한 걸 못 참아서 약간 긴가민가하는 것들을 좀 제가 정리를 해서 얘기를 하는 편이고요. 어떻게 보면 공격수? 정인이도 근데 약간 얘기를 하긴 하니까 근데 그럴 때마다 발표하는 학생처럼 소심하게 귀엽다.
형은
I think you're both like that, just like in different values, exactly.
뭔가 허투루 쓰지 않잖아 형은.
그렇지.
아까운 시간들을 보내면은
네.
형은 지치지.
맞아. 나 약간
That's one thing I wish I knew how to do because, trust me, I woke up at 8 today and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do like get ready, I'm gonna start filming in an hour, and then an hour went by, and then another hour went by, and then another hour went by, and then I actually started filming. It took me 2 hours to start. I'm not proud of it. I am good in my professional, in like, I'm good at giving myself tasks and actually finishing the tasks, but sometimes they do get a little bit pushed on time because starting is a problem. Actually getting started is something I have an issue with. As soon as I start up, I get it done. It's hard.
약간 가만히 있는 게 너무 힘들어. 뭐라도 하고 싶거든.
나도 약간 그런 성격이거든. 어제 이제 녹음 끝나고 딱 이제 숙소 와서 영어 공부를 해볼까 하고 이제 공책을 다 꺼냈는데 그 상태로 잠들어 버렸어.
그러니까 요즘 영어 공부 열심히 하더라.
혼자 해외 가니까 와 답답해 죽겠는 거야 그냥. 어느 정도는 얘기할 수 있게 만 해놓자 이런 생각으로 하는데 저번 주에 영어 수업을 한 번도 못 들었네.
근데 난 너가 지치는 걸 8년 동안 본 적이 없어. 아 힘들다 하는 건 많이 봤지. 근데 막 지쳐가지고 번아웃 오고 막 그런 건 한 번도 못 봤어. 어떻게 그렇게 번아웃 없이 똑같지? 진짜 대단한 거야.
I've never burned out. I am very happy about that.
잠깐 엑 하고 실행하는 것들이 많은데 이제 너는 은은하게 이렇게 쭉 꾸준히 하지. 난 그런 게 더 멋있는 것 같던데. 너의 그 퓨어함과 그 따뜻함, 그리고 너는 그 인간 자체가 선해. 정인이는 빛이에요, 빛. 제가 항상 좀 망가져 있을 때도 항상 이렇게 그 선하고 환한 미소로 나한테 이렇게 와서 손 내밀고 가는 그런 느낌. 그리고 뭘 해도 제 편인 것 같아요. 그게 참 든든해요. 정인이 같은 선한 사람이 내 곁에서 떠나지 않을 거라고 확신이 들었을 때 그냥 존재만으로도 위로가 돼요. 그래서 약간 나를 내 인생의 구원자 같은 느낌이에요.
Wow.
아 근데 나는 너가 내
High
친동생이었으면
praise.
좋겠거든? 근데 생각해보니까 그냥 친동생처럼 생각하면 되더라고.
그치.
그래서 그냥 친동생으로 하기로 했어. 너 이제 황정이냐?
예?
아니면 내가 양현진 해야 돼. 근데 양현진 좀 이상하잖아.
형들한테 좀 친동생처럼 다가가려고 하긴 해.
아 친동생 같아. 막 4, 50년 지나도 같이 노포 가가지고
한잔하면서
한잔하면서.
야 그때 기억나냐?
야 우리가 50년 전에 말이야 이 K-팝
형들한테는 친동생처럼 다가가려고 하는 게 찬이 형 빼고는 남동생이 없단 말이지.
Yeah, right.
약간
와우.
하나밖에 없는 그런 남동생으로 남고 싶다는 생각이 딱 들어.
정인 질투도 많아.
That's nice. Yeah, most of them are like if there are middle kids, like, most of them have younger sisters, and then like I think wait, is Felix the only one with a younger sibling? I don't, like Ayan obviously has them, but he's the only one with a younger sibling. That is, oh no, yeah, Chan has a Chan has a younger brother, but the rest of them, it's only Chan and Felix who have younger siblings. I'm trying to remember, and I think that sounds correct. Because the rest of them have older siblings. Older sister,
내가 막 어디 가가지고
older brother.
한 달 동생이랑 좀 아는 사이가 됐다.
older sister.
그래 내가 질투 많다니까.
이엔이가 이제 막 걔야다야. 뭐 동생이 생겼다고? 걔야다.
My God.
그런 기억이 있네. 야 맞네. 이엔 질투 많아.
나 질투 많아. 근데 되게 질투 없다고 생각하나 다들? 동생들 중에 내가 최고여야 돼. 그게 있어.
귀여워.
뭐든지 나는 이거여야 돼.
아 근데
It has to be
진짜
me. I'm
진심으로
the
나
best.
같은 동생 없어. 이번 생에서는 가장 운이 좋았던 거는 너가 내 동생이어서인 것 같아. 왜냐면 그 진짜 그 희박하잖아. 너가 내 동생으로 들어오는 거는 딱 그게 됐잖아. 어쩌다가 내가
Adorbs.
길거리 캐스팅이 돼가지고 JYP를 선택해서 JYP를 들어갔더니 그 수정동에서 사는 반바지 입고 다니는 부산 토박이가 그 봤을 때는 그냥 노래 잘 부르는 애기. 근데 그런 애가 갑자기 남자 프로젝트를 같이 하게 되고 그렇게 해서 갑자기 데뷔를 했네?
난 사실 데뷔할
He's
줄
just
몰랐어.
like,
나도 내가
wow.
데뷔할 줄 몰랐어.
사실 찬영 역할이 크긴 했지.
진짜
Yeah.
찬영이 날 잘 잡아줬지.
Yeah, he's like, still to this day, he's like one of the only leaders who has chosen his members. Like, when has that happened otherwise? Not many times that I can count anyway, and not ones that I'm aware of, which is crazy.
딱 들어왔는데 어쩌면 너는 성격도 8년째 변하지도 않고 형들한테 애교가 없다고는 하지만 사실 너가 애교가 없진 않아. 너는 무조건 애교 있어.
그래?
그러니까 너가 모르는 그 애교가 있어. 내가 봤을 때 그 귀여운 게. 그렇게 해서 어쩜 이렇게
He doesn't act cute in like the eggo way. He's just
그걸
cute
어떻게
naturally,
살고
I think.
이야, 이거 참 잘 살았어 나도.
Oh my god, he's becoming
왜
like
이래?
thoughtful.
가족끼리 이러지 마.
아, 내가 그때 정인이 앞에서 야, 나 동생 하나 생겼다 이랬던 것 같아요. 그러니까 이제 정인이는 듣고 동생? 형 인생에 동생은 나밖에 없는데 약간 이게 있었던 것 같아요. 왜냐면 진짜 내 인생 동생은 정인이밖에 없으니까 야, 얘도 91년생이래 정인아 뭐 이런 식으로 얘기를 했죠. 근데 정인이가 듣다가 형 동생은 누군데? 너지 임마. 걔야 나야. 아이 너지.
You know other men? It's like that meme. I can't.
얘니까 무뚝뚝하진 않아요. 한박 웃음을 지으면서 그랬나? 막 이런 것도 많고 우리 귀 만지면서 그치? 이렇게 좀 크게 뜨고 갑자기 그럼 약간 이 여우자식 봐라 이런 느낌이 드는 거야.
친동생이고 싶었어요. 특히나 이제 현진이 형은 동생이 없으니까 더더욱 친동생처럼 다가가고 싶었어요. 형한테는. 예, 수많은 동생들 중에 나라는 동생은 잊을 수 없을 것이다. 나라는 동생이 가장 좋은 사람일 것이다.
우리가 성적이 하도 안 나와서 답답해가지고
그때
우리 둘이 대창 먹으러 갔을 때
I think I've heard the
현타 많이
story.
진짜
몸을 갈아 넣는데도 달라지지 않는 결과.
맞아.
그런 부분에서 현타가 많이 왔지.
Right.
팀에 대해서 얘기를 진짜 많이 했어. 둘 다 답답해가지고
맞아.
우리 둘 다 약간 은근 좀 불같잖아.
맞아.
그래가지고 막 답답해 죽겠는 거야 막. 왜 안 되지? 왜 안 되지?
맞아.
야 우리 한창 그 포장마차 그 테이블
아,
해가지고 너 방에서 이렇게 빔 프로젝트 딱 해놓고 그
맞아. 와.
김승민
그거 틀어놓고.
들면서
와,
닭발 하나
기억난다.
싹
우리 좋았지.
야
Yeah,
해놓고
I
그
think
김승민
그거 틀어놓고.
I think I knew about this too. Yeah, they're just like watching his episode and being like, "Wow, what a guy that Seungmin is."
닭발 하나 싹.
우리 좋았지.
야 근데 우리 진짜 낭만이 있었거든? 너 어디 갔냐? 근데 뭐 또 한 내후년 되면 올해도 낭만이 되겠지?
그치. 그냥 낭만은 찾아서 하는 게 아니라
그건 돌이켜보면 낭만인 거잖아 그치?
원래 돌이켜보면 낭만이고 가까이 있는데 우리가 너무 낭만해서 낭만
낭만
어떻게 보면 다 낭만이야.
맞아.
내가 낭만이라면 내가 낭만인 거지 뭐. 제가 본 사람들 중에서 이 직업적으로 가장 멋있는 사람인 것 같아요. 계속 그냥 동생일 거니까 걱정 말아라. 걱정 말아라.
Lala.
걱정 말아라.
Please edit him in.
정말
Yeah.
내 동생으로 와줘서 너무 고맙다. 말로 사람을
Switches.
감동시키는 거는 그냥 당연히 할 수 있는 것들이지만 존재만으로 그냥 내 옆에 있는 것만으로도 나를 위로해주는 사람은 정말 몇 없는 것 같은데 그런 사람이 하필이면 양정인이라서 좀 내 인생이 행복해지지 않았을까라는 생각을 해. 스탄. 응.
That's literally so cute. I knew this episode would be cute, but not lethally cute. It's been so adorable. I should go back and watch one of these because I think maybe it wasn't in the first ever like series, but they did an episode together before. Whoa. I accidentally paused it. They've had an episode like before in like to 2019 2018 like 2018-2019 era of Two Kids Room. They've had an episode and I remember that one too. I really liked because it was pretty much the same, but Ian was just being a little more coy, you know.
안녕 막내야. 나는 참 복받은 것 같아. 살면서 친동생이 생기는 일이 흔한 일은 아닌 거니까. 아끼고 사랑하는 마음은 이미 당연시 된 것 같고 끝까지 함께하는 일만이 우리에게 남은 것 같아. 앞으로도 잘 지내줘라. 의지하고 또 장난도 치게. 행복하게 살다가 나중에 시덥지 않은 이야기 많이 하자. 아낀다.
Adorbs.
오랜만에 옛날 생각이 나는 오늘이었다. 형이랑 하는 대화 정말 재밌구나. 좋은 말 많이 해줘서 고맙다. 형 동생 나니까 다른 동생 찾지 말고 친동생처럼 생각하도록.
And his little sign too. He's like, stop thinking about other guys. Okay, I'm the one for you. Okay, you see, because this is not what was happening in the earlier years. Like he was very, like, what are you talking about? There's nothing there. You know, he was very much like standoffish on that. This button has saved my life. I love it so much. Like they ate with that one to be able to hide all that stuff. Well, everybody, that was OSTs and Two Kids Room. I really enjoyed that episode. Like I mentioned, they are just like very much that way, and I think Hyunjin has, I think since he's just calmed down just in general, I think it's not as apparent here that he's just like, you know. I think Ian has just gotten more like open about his feelings, I think. But I understand that, like, if you're the youngest of a group, I think that, like, there is this feeling that you have of, like, wanting to not bring down the vibes, because a lot of the times the youngest also becomes, like, the mood maker. And so you just want to become, like, that person who you can have fun with, and not the person who's like, yeah, I'm not feeling so good. You know, like, even though it feels like that should be the case, I think, like, the middle kids, so to say, kind of have like the most leeway on that, because you always have somebody like older to talk to, but also somebody younger to like have fun with. I think that is usually kind of the dynamics that we have in life. But when you're the only one who's like, there's no one younger than you, it's kind of difficult to have like find that dynamic, I guess, is what I think. But he's just gotten more open, I think, and it's very nice to see. You know, it's nice to see the growth in all of them, but very much in Ian, I think. But he was also a kid, you know, when he debuted in his earlier years. You know, he was basically he was a child, you know, so it's very nice to see the growth. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I am very, very happy to have checked this out, and we are going to be getting into more Two Kids Room next week, I believe. If you guys are like, why are you not checking out the skills codes? I forgot to mention that in the intro, but based on me wanting to be supportive of my trans siblings, and also because I don't want to give any attention to that witch, I am deciding not to watch those. So just letting you know, it's personal conviction, and that's okay to have, you know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's go into the outro, and I'll say more final things. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for hopefully enjoying with me. So yeah, like I mentioned, we're probably going to dive into Two Kids Room next week, unless there's something that's going to be dropping relating to Do It. I wouldn't be surprised, I think, because we have been getting a lot of concept photos, and I think we have a timetable that's been released. I could look it up right now, but I think pretty certain that it is going to be up right now. So let me just Google that while we, or check that out while we talk here. But I am very excited to see, of course, what this era is going to bring, what kind of vibes we get, because I am nervous, so to say. Let me see. Because that, obviously, we watched it together. That intro trailer was super cool, so I am super ready. Let's see here. So there's been images. Let's see. Okay, no, the first videos are going to be dropping on the 8th. So that's on Saturday in a week. Okay, so a little bit reasonable. And we only have 3 things. Okay, maybe I'm probably just gonna get to all of that then on that Thursday when I film my Stray Kids videos. Sounds doable. And we also got to know about the dual title tracks, Divine and Do It. So that's exciting. We have 2 music videos coming out of this era. Are we ready for that? But anyway, I'll see you guys next week for what we have next. Like I said, I think we're going to do 2 Kids Room, and then the week after that, it's going to be a whole Do It era catch-up, which I am very excited for. So yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and check me out over on Patreon. I do most of my videos early access there, as well as check out K-dramas and variety content, so make sure to watch that. And like I mentioned, we're going to be getting into JYP Game Caterers this Sunday, I believe. And yeah, check that out. Like this video if you like it, and if you haven't already, and if you have anything you'd like to request, please leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.